humans if they go to fight against them. It will make trouble for them, for us humans from this earth, and maybe for other one. Because the Pleiadians, they aren't a single one who comes to Earth from other stars.
Japan, 2 months earlier, Nippon Television Network aired their special on the Meier case to an audience of over 30 million viewers. Response had been so overwhelming that NTV asked Junichi to return to gather more information. We were saddened to see the deterioration of Billy's health, brought on in part by stress from the hard farm life, but primarily from the fact that someone had tried to assassinate him, not once, but several times.
It was about 10 o'clock at night on the 10th of May, 1980, and Billy and I had just finished making some notes inside. And we walked out here, back down, on the couch, together here, to get some fresh air.
And then I got pain to my right backside, and I was turning a little bit on this way to right side, and then came the pain very strong to the other side, and I moved it back, and in that moment we heard the shot, and I felt something here near the head pulling into the wall, and there was coming out the dirt of the wall, and I was wishing them down from my head. And then we left here to run inside to get a lantern and the pistol to run out again to see what's happened around, if we can find somebody.
You couldn't find?
No.
Oh. And after you came here, did you find a bullet?
Yeah, we was looking on the floor,
Yes.
checked up everything, but we can't find a bullet. And then came my daughter, Gilgamesha, kicked away the sofa here, and here behind them down on the floor was this bullet.
Oh.
I think it's a caliber by 7.5 millimeter.
Yes. What is this bullet called?
The nearest size we have is 30 caliber, but it's 7.7 meters, and Billy thinks it's a pistol bullet. It's a soft-nosed bullet with no jacket. It spreads out when it hits.
It's a very weak material, very soft.
So it's called dum-dum? Yes.
Well, that's what we'd call a dum-dum bullet, yes.
Dum-dum bullet. Oh. It's fit for this, yes. For
More like that.
Yes.
Turn.
Oh, I see.
So I think it's correct.
I see. When did it happen?
This happened about a minute after 10 o'clock at night in the dark.
I mean, the date.
On the 10th of May, 1980. This last seventh
This
time.
year?
This year, yes, sir.
So only 1 month ago?
No, it was May. It was about 5 months ago.
5 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. And it was just 1 inch.
It was. We measured. It was. It hit the wall less than 8 inches from the center of his eyes at eyebrow level. You can see the hole is just about eyebrow level there.
So if he,
if he hadn't had the pain, he'd have been hit in the head.
But is it normal to have the pain on your back?
Still, it held it on for about 3-4 minutes, and then it left on that quick way how it was coming.
Oh.
You see, by very big danger, I get always pain in my back, and then I know there will be coming something.
He said that he has had this pain before when danger is imminent.
We reconstructed the next morning, and we find the footsteps behind the tree there up. 3 or 4
Tracks.
footprints was there.
Who do you think's doing this, Billy?
I don't know, someone foolish.
This was the seventh time. The seventh time Billy has been shot at. There was another time when a man shot at him from nearby here.
And the other time I got the shot here in, but I was warned about 1 week before for 3 times by dreams. And then Jacobus, he make me metal plates, and then I put it under the jacket, because in the dream I have seen exactly where I will be shot.
Mm-hmm.
And then at morning, at 4 o'clock about, I think, it was very, very dark. There was the boat Schutzbachs, Hans and Konrad Schutzbach, and Jacobus together with me here behind the hills in Saddle-Eck.
Mm-hmm.
And then falls a shot, and he came exactly here in on the metal plate.
Made a hole in his jacket, dented the plate, and ricocheted out another hole.
And then some few minutes later, I have seen far away a soft shadow. Then I took my pistol and shot him down the hat from his
Shot
head.
at the running man and shot the hat right off of his head.
Another close call came when an assassin's bullet hit and lodged in a diary Billy was carrying in his pocket. And another when a bullet creased his sheepskin coat. As in all cases except one, he attributes dreams and other warnings as Palladian protection. But the first attempt on his life caught everyone by surprise. There were no warnings.
This happens in Hinwil. I was working in the first floor in my office. I had there a printing machine, and it was about between 7 and 8 o'clock in the evening, I think. And I just was working under the light lamp by the printing machine. And then I heard a crashing from the window, and in the same moment I felt a wind here in the front of my head, very, very close.
Yeah.
And I was pulling back, and when I was looking on the floor, I have seen it was a bullet.
Oh.
A small one by caliber 22. And I was running down out of the house. First I took my pistol, but was checking up everything there, but it wasn't possible to find somebody. It was at that time dark night. It was winter and very early night.
Who did it?
I was asking then at later time Semjase if she can find out something, but it wasn't possible for her. Then at later years, when we was living here up in Hinterschmidrütti, I got a letter from a woman, and she told me the whole story, what's happened there, and told me that she was that human who was shooting after me to kill me, because she was religious, very religious, fanatically, and was thinking I'm something like made out of the devil, and she have to kill me.
Oh.
That was her story. And today she belongs to us, not to the directly group, but she is a woman who is very interested now in all these cases about the UFOs and the teachings and everything. Every 2-3 months I get a phone call from her, or I come her see if I leave the place here and maybe in the next town or in Wetzikon